Target. I mostly got this to do a little kitty cat with, kind of like a calico. Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. I am back from my trip to Texas. I am in such a good mood, but there has been a big change in my life I wanted to talk to you guys about. So I am currently unemployed, which I haven't told you guys, but it has been a few weeks. It happened right before we went on our trip, so it was like weird timing, and it was planned in terms of like I was resigning. So I resigned, I gave 30 days notice, which I thought was, you know, awesome. I thought they would appreciate that. I have a really good relationship with them, or I did, but I was also one of their like first employees, and I was also one of their first employees to resign. It was a small family business, so they didn't take it very well, and one of the owners is a bit more emotional, so she got a bit upset and told me to just go. And it was shocking because we had a really good relationship and they really valued me, and yeah, it was a whole thing. So lots of drama for no reason, but I am unemployed. That was unexpected to be happening right now. I was expecting to have 30 days. So I'm kind of scrambling, but I do want to make the best use of this time as I can. I want to get a lot of stuff done. I want to focus on my business. And then I also want to just do like a life reset and also do things that I normally wouldn't have time to do when I'm working a 9-to-5, because it takes my whole life. So right now we are going to go to the farmer's market, which I've never been to the one in my area. Typically it's on Saturdays and Wednesdays, and it's Wednesdays like 7 a.m. to 1 p.m. and like I'm obviously working. Saturdays I'm just always busy, so never gone, but we are gonna go today. And I need to do some Amazon returns, and then I need to grocery shop. I'll probably just do like a light grocery shop for like produce. We just got back yesterday evening, so we don't really have a lot right now. If you guys don't know, I have some autoimmune issues, I have eczema, and I really keep those under wraps by eating really healthy. And on vacation, I ate a lot of stuff and I'm super inflamed right now. I have eczema all over my body, not typical at all. I really had this issue when I was a kid all the way through college, and then as soon as I started changing my diet, completely gone. So I am miserable right now in terms of that. So if you guys see like rashes and dry skin, like that's what's going on. So I want to eat really healthy. So I'm going to get some produce, just try to start tackling that, do a little bit of a life reset, do some business stuff. Business stuff will probably be later in this video with crocheting and all of that, so stay tuned if you want to see that. But right now we're just gonna hang out, so just come hang out with me. So off to the farmer's market we go. So my first stop when I got to the farmer's market was this awesome juice stand. I ended up getting the Red Delicious, which was kale, ginger, lemon, beet, apples, and carrots. Super yummy. And then the rest of the farmer's market was really awesome. It was my first time here and they had so much fresh produce. I was really impressed with everything. And you can see me walking here back to my car with my bag of goodies and my fresh juice. Very happy. My hair is crazy. It is toasty out there and toasty in here. Let me turn this on. Okay, well I got a juice, just perfect for my little detox situation going on. It was Red Delicious. It was beets, kale, lemon, apples, and there was one other thing I can't remember. Whoop. Then I got 2 little heads or florets, maybe, of broccoli. I got 2 things of garlic, and look how good they look. Ooh, they look so like healthy and perfect. I got an onion because we don't have any onions right now. And I got blueberries because I love blueberries. And then I got some yellow nectarines. So that is the haul. healthy, healthy, healthy. Let me get this hair under control. Okay, is that better? Can't really see, it's so bright out. All right, it's 11:15 and I need to Amazon returns at Whole Foods, and I also have a Target return. Let me see which one is closer. I think it's gonna be Whole Foods. All right, we are off to Whole Foods. First I have to get out of this spot here. Someone parked behind me and it's a little tight. And there's a lot of traffic. Oof. Just popping over here to check out the seeds and nuts. We really like sunflower seeds and those dark chocolate espresso beans. And then I grabbed a thing of crackers to eat with hummus, which I thought was a fun treat. And then I was just taking a look at their activewear and apparel. I really liked this high coverage sports bra, and everything else that they had was also really good quality. Done, and I realized it would be silly to go to Target after Whole Foods because I got Frozens, and maybe I didn't really think about that before, but I'm thinking about it now. And I don't think we can go to Target, so Target will be another day. But we did the Amazon returns, Whole Foods, and Farmers Market, and it was awesome. My juice has been super yummy, filling me up because I was starving. So I got some fun stuff from Whole Foods. I'll give you guys a little haul when I get home. Didn't get a lot because we typically shop at Jewel because we get a lot of coupons, and I don't know, their prices are a little bit lower. But I was actually surprised by some of the pricing on the stuff I got today at Whole Foods. So I don't know, maybe we'll compare, because I got a few items that we usually get at Jewel, but my boyfriend usually does the grocery shopping, so I'm gonna ask him like how much they usually are, and we'll see. But anyway, about to go home, and then once we get home, I need to unpack and kind of clean, and then I'll be feeling like pretty good post-trip. All the things are kind of getting done, and then I need to kind of switch gears to a business. So that will be when we start looking at crocheting, Etsy, all of those things, admin, everything. But yeah, I feel good, and now let's go home and get some more stuff done. Okay, well, I unloaded the groceries and I forgot to do a haul, so sorry about that, but I ended up eating lunch. I had pasta and some hummus with crackers, and the hummus and crackers is something that I got from Whole Foods, so you would have seen that, but I didn't do a haul. And then I was and still am a little bit, I was very itchy earlier from my eczema flare-up that I'm having. So I think I talked about that earlier. So I ended up doing a soak. I have like this Aveeno bath soak that's like the only thing that helps. So I just did that and literally just hopped out. While I was in the bath, I was doing some planning on my iPad. So I'm trying to get my SHIT together, which is like the theme of this video. And I've always wanted to do like my iPad set up a little bit better and really like do the aesthetics of it to make me more inclined to use it. So I just changed out my wallpapers. I had like some stupid wallpaper that I drew myself on there that was like never like aesthetically pleasing, and I just was like messing around. So I switched that out and got rid of some apps that I don't use on here. I deleted a bunch of photos, old files and stuff, so I'm feeling good. And now I have downloaded Notion, which I have used on my computer before for plant care, but I want to start using it for daily life and business stuff. So I didn't realize they had an app. I've always used it on my computer. So I got the app and I bought a Notion template that's like a planner template. I obviously have not figured out how to use it yet because I just did this while I was in the bath. But this is what it looks like so far. So it's a little bit weird because it's a little bit squished on the vertical view, but if you turn it sideways, the template kind of goes back to normal. So I need to watch some videos on how to like work around that, or because you can't really read all of the writing when it's in a vertical view, but maybe you're just supposed to do it. And see, and now I just messed something up. Okay, undo. Maybe you're just only supposed to use it in the horizontal view. I don't know. I need to do a little research. But ideally, I would plan a lot of life stuff, daily schedule stuff, and business stuff in here. I don't know how long I'm going to be unemployed. I obviously want to work on my business during this time. So I'm just going to try to get into the best routine and schedule as I can and just see how it goes, you know? Other than that, I downloaded some app icon covers, and I'm working on doing those right now. So I'm just going to take a little bit and do the covers, and then I'll show you guys what it looks like after. For reference, this is what it looks like before. So the wallpaper is really pretty, but you can see that the apps are just really not aesthetically pleasing. And then I have a lot of them in folders, but I would really like to break them out. And the reason they're in folders is because they're so chaotic visually when they're broken out. But if they are of the same aesthetic and color scheme and everything, I feel like they'll be able to be broken out when I use the ones that I purchased, and it won't overwhelm me, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that now, and then I will show you guys the finished product. It is $1.55. So I wanna do this probably for no longer than an hour. We'll see how long it takes. And then probably about 3 o'clock, I'll switch gears to maybe unpacking and cleaning the house, because the house is a disaster. After a little trial and error, I am done. It's 2:43, so I finished in under an hour, so super awesome. I haven't done the widgets and shortcuts since they like released it as a first thing, and I think the iPad you couldn't do it on at that time. Maybe I am wrong, but I swear I tried to do it on my iPad and it said it was not like compatible at the time. So I had ended up doing it on my phone, but I didn't do it full force because I also didn't like that there was a delay when you clicked on the shortcut app front to open the real app. It would like delay it. But now, I also didn't love the setup process, but now it seems like it's really streamlined. Like they definitely put some work into fixing it and making it more user-friendly. So this is what it looks like now. I have all of my most used apps, so like the camera, Netflix, YouTube, and Hulu, photos, health, Procreate, all of my most used apps, files, and then I also have a few widgets. So I have one that just says the time nice and big. That one was not super customizable, and that's through Apple, so I could download a widget cover for it. It's a little more aggressive than the rest of them, but I think it's fine for now. And then I also have two other widgets. So this bar that you see here is my most recent files. And then this one here is my Notion, like notebook or whatever you would call that, the planner. So the files purpose is because I do a lot of crochet patterns on here. If I'm crocheting and going to go open the file that I need for the pattern, this will show my last 4 most recent files that I've opened, and typically when I'm working on a project I've opened it like 3 or 4 times, so it will just kind of be there, which is awesome. So loving that. I'm feeling so refreshed. A few things that I couldn't change. I have a few games on here that, you know, I couldn't do covers for, so I'm considering removing them from the home page and just having them be accessible in the next screen. So this is where all the apps actually live, and then these are like technically like the shortcuts to them. And so if you delete something off of your home page, it'll still be on your iPad, but it'll just be in here. So I'm considering doing that, and I'll just like access the game through there, which is probably what I will do. And then a few other ones like Peacock didn't have a cover, Notion actually didn't have a cover, which I thought was interesting. I know it's a newer thing, and a lot of these app covers came out a few years ago, so maybe that's why. But anyway, I don't know how well you guys can see it, but I think it's super cute, and it's going to be so much better to use. I'm just realizing the dock is back. I thought I removed the dock. Huh. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to figure out how to remove this dock because that is an aesthetic nightmare. Okay, so just added a few. I've got Procreate, Files, Notes, and then Google Calendar. That's kind of like admin stuff, or sorry, Gmail. It wouldn't let me add Google Calendar, so I did Gmail instead. Kind of like admin stuff. And then I've got my social stuff up top. Ooh, it's so good. I may or may not have just spent another hour doing it to my phone. But it looks so good. I'm so happy. So this is what my phone looks like now. And it just like feels good, you know? My phone was chaotic before. Yeah, it's a whole thing. I did some of the widgets and then I stopped, and then, or some of the shortcuts and then I stopped. So some of them were done, some of them weren't. And then I actually got my phone ran over a few months ago and I lost like all of my data, so then it went back to like 3 years ago and everything was like in the wrong spot. I lost a bunch of apps, I re-downloaded them. Things were like really chaotic. I was signed out of half of them and I just never took the time to go back in and do it all. So this is like a million times better. These are like the apps that I use. They're organized, you know, just right here on the page where I can see them so easily. So I'm very happy. Tomorrow I have a new iPad case coming that is pink. I have this old blue one. It's like super dirty and this has been, I don't know, probably at least 5 years old, and I just need a refresh, you know. I want to get a new phone case too because this one is the one that my phone was ran over in. I don't know if you can see. And the case survived, the phone did not. So this is the case but a new phone. Oh, and this is the wallpaper. I don't really like how it's blurred, but it's a work in progress. I don't know how to get that off. So anyway, just refreshing my life and it feels so good. I am going to move on to cleaning and unpacking. So I'm gonna put my headphones in and just get that going. I'm gonna charge my camera and I will see you guys when I'm done with that. Well, I didn't check back in after I finished cleaning and unpacking. I pretty much got it all done, but I just kind of chilled a little bit after that. And I'm actually getting ready for bed right now, and then I'm going to do some planning on my iPad and possibly edit a little bit of this video just to try to stay on top of it. When I edit progressively while I film, it helps me film better content because I don't keep like repeating the same things over and over, because I'm actually remembering like, okay, I already talked about this in this video, and then it helps me see like what I should do better. So I do like to do it progressively. A lot of the time I don't have time though, so I'll do it in big chunks like at the end, but now I have time, so I'm gonna try to stay on top of that. So I'm gonna go ahead and get ready for bed. Good morning, guys. It's the next day, so it's Thursday morning, and I am actually making some oatmeal right now, and then I'm going to eat and figure out what I need to get done today. I definitely really want to get caught up on admin. Like, I have so many receipts and expenses to record and everything, but we'll see. And then I also got an Etsy order this morning, and that is for, I don't know if you can see. So that's for a mallard. So it doesn't need to be done today, but I can definitely start on it if I have time. I still want to crochet stuff to restock the shop, and that's going to take me a while. I need to go to the shop. I want to mark a bunch of my Lovies there on sale. And then, let's see, I need to work on some stuff for my sister's bridal shower because that is coming up, I think, next weekend. So yeah, I need to get that done. So I think that's like the priority because that's more time sensitive, because the people that I'm working with on it want some of the stuff today so they can like finish up their stuff, or tomorrow they said. So I have like that's probably my main goal, and then I was hoping to do a little bit of admin. We'll see. So I'm gonna make my oatmeal, putting my honey in it right now, and then head upstairs and eat some breakfast, maybe while I plan for the day. I missed my mouth a little. Just took my lunch and now I'm gonna do a little bit more admin, and then we are going to move into editing and then crocheting. It's about 2 o'clock. Right now I have my Etsy account open and I'm gonna go through and record all of the patterns that I've bought in the past few weeks. I would love to be more on top of this and do this like more often, like once a week, but I typically wait a few weeks and then have to get caught up. So I'm gonna do that. And then I'm gonna go to my Amazon and record all expenses that I have from Amazon, stuff that I've ordered for the shop and everything there. And then I'm gonna do receipts from like Joann and Michaels. That's typically what it looks like. And then I have a collaboration that I need to email them back about and get that going. So those are my main goals. Shouldn't take me more than an hour. It should probably only take me about 30 minutes. And that will bring us to 2:30, and then we're going to start editing probably for about an hour and then crocheting. Okay guys, I just ordered a few things. I ordered a little neck mount thing for my phone. It's so funny, but it's supposed to help you get like point of view shots, which if you YouTube or content create, you know it's like really hard to get point of view shots like when you are using your hands. So like even when I'm planning on my iPad right now, like I can't get good shots where you guys can really see the screen and like what I'm doing. Because the camera needs to be like right here, so it'll be handy for that and like for crocheting and everything, so I'm super excited. And then I did just get something. This is a little iPad stand. I'm hoping that it works for what I need. Look at that, there's a little peel corner. That's amazing. And it's actually peeling. I don't know, this is a little lightweight and small. I'm not sure if it's gonna stand right. Is this, yeah, this comes out. So I wanted something, oh my God, you're kidding. Okay, I guess that's not bad. It's actually standing. So we can't put it on this side. It's a bit too, well, we can, just my Apple Pencil thing hangs over the edge. You probably can't see that, but. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually here for it. I am here for it. I thought it was gonna be like too top heavy and like fall over, but it actually has these little like, ooh, so it like really does stay in place. I got a new case. I try to be really environmentally friendly, guys, so typically I cringe when I see people like doing like big unboxings or just ordering stuff because it's trendy, but I'm not gonna lie to you guys, this iPad case just isn't doing it for me. Sometimes I just have to make the choice that helps me, you know? So I try to do it in the best way possible. I've had this case for at least 5 years, I would say, so I think it was time for a new one. This one, I like this one because this is a bit weighted, so it kind of just like stays closed. This one doesn't feel weighted, which I didn't think this through. I'm trying to get into a headspace in my life, like of doing things that like bring me joy and surrounding myself with things that bring me joy. So I made the decision to get a new iPad case. I will maybe list this one on Facebook or definitely take it to Goodwill. And that way somebody can, ooh, Oh my god, my iPad is insanely dirty. What even? Okay, well this is a perfect opportunity to clean that. Let's see how we like it. Okay, so it's kind of like a silicone. Ooh, the pink vibes all over, not gonna lie, it's amazing. Okay, well I'm gonna say this was a successful purchase, both items. I am happy and full of joy. So this is either gonna go on Facebook for like a few dollars so someone else can use it and enjoy it, or it's gonna go to Goodwill so someone else can use it and enjoy it. So anyway, before I hopped on here, I was planning for tomorrow. So right now, so far, I have in the morning to walk my dog and then edit, and then we're going to Men's Warehouse to get my boyfriend fitted for my sister's wedding. He needs a suit rental, so that is happening. Right now, I'm about to edit this video that I'm recording, so I'm gonna do that, and then we're gonna crochet. It is 3 o'clock, so we're definitely behind schedule, but that's what I assumed, so I'm glad I left myself a little bit of padding. Just finished editing. I got pretty much all of the footage that I have recorded so far edited, which feels really good. And then now I did have time blocked out to crochet, but I actually think I'm going to run to Target and do the Target return that I need to do, and then maybe just browse a little bit, and then I need to try to get a poster board. And I'm not sure if Target is going to have poster boards. I mean, I feel like they will